Hey everybody, I haven't made a hobby update video in a while, so figured I'd kind of stop and tell you all where I'm at right now. I'm hitting my Orcs and Goblins pretty hard. I've got a 1250 point tournament on the 11th, and I still have about 10 Night Goblins and the Doom Diver to paint, as well as a Chariot. I'm trying to get all that done by the 10th, or 11th, I mean. Actually, it has to be done by the 10th, but I'm probably going to go to a 40k tournament on the 10th, Saturday the 10th. So that'll be a nice, fun weekend of nothing but Warhammer. So this is just the one of the orc guys for my Chariot I'm working on. I'm almost finished painting my big unit of 29 boys with 2 hand weapons. I'm on the last 2, and they're pretty close to being done. And would you stop focusing? Thank you. There, I turned off autofocus. So yeah, this is what I'm working on. I just took him off because he was on the vise, which is now holding the camera. Most of my extra time, though, has been spent on where's the box? Here it is. On this guy. Yep, it's my actual model kit that I bought. I'm building this for a group build on the SMA forums. I picked up, I don't know if it's been in a video before, but I picked this up a couple months ago at my local Hobbytown USA, which had just remodeled, and they had boxes and boxes of kits for 40% off. This was one of them. I actually picked this up for $11.20 or something ridiculously stupid like that. And it's a great little kit. But I didn't stop there. I decided to go with something I've never done before, which is photo etch. I mean real photo etch. Like 250 parts of stuff you can't even see photo etch. Here, this is the stuff I'm talking about. This is the backside. These are the door panels. Some of the stuff. That's right, I turned off autofocus. I defeated myself. So you can see how some of these parts are. I've gotten a couple of them on. I've only lost one part so far, so that's pretty good for my first try out with photo etch. So bending and getting these parts on has been an adventure that I've just been loving doing, because it's something new. It's very tedious. It's very hard. It takes an incredible amount of patience. This is where I'm at with this little Jeep build. See how big it is. Let's grab that orc again. There it is. So this is how big he is compared to the orc. Focus. I turned on the autofocus. There it goes. So yeah, that's how big it is compared to the orc. So let's see if I can get some zoom ins on these photo etch parts I got here. Like, here's a good example. These are all the petals I did. Let's see if I can get this on camera. There. Here we go. Those are the petals. Those are all photo etched. They all started out flat. I had to bend them, glue them into place. Got a nice little fan in the engine. Some other little small parts here. You don't even be able, probably not even be able to see this one. Yeah, there it is. That little ring right there. I lost the one on the other side while I was putting the suspension together. I actually had them both on, but I said one fell off while I was working on the suspension. That kind of bugged me. But yeah, doing some filling on it with some liquid green stuff right here on the rear fenders. So, but this project has been a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying doing this, but unfortunately it's taken away time from my painting of orcs, unfortunately, almost to the point where I'm not sure I'm going to make it in time for the tournament on that. Get all those orcs painted. because I just can't stop working on this thing because it is just such a great little model, and I'm having so much fun with the photo etch. Here, there's a little hinge I had to cut off and bend. There's another little piece right in here. So yeah, so that's what I've been spending way too much time on this, as I said, because I gotta hit these orcs, I gotta get them done, but yeah, this has been a lot of time. I finished the speeder. I don't have any video of it. I didn't actually end up doing the final highlighting on the green, simply because the rest of his army isn't like that, so he will probably someday go back and redo his army with the highlighting, and at that point I'll go ahead and redo the speeder. But there's pics on my blog if you want to look at those. And if you want to follow along with the build of this little bad boy, I'll give you a link to my build blog at the SMA forums if you want to check that out. And so yeah, I think that's it. Let's check on some stuff over here. Oops. I just have crap spread out all over the place. I'm sure everyone does when they're thinking. I'll grab my goodie bag here. This is kind of my work in progress stuff for the Orcs and Goblins. See, I've made some working on the chariot here at the bear wash, so it's going to be dry brush time for that soon. I got out the airbrush. This is again some of the grimy black, which gives a nice little weathered wood look. Let's get into some touch-ups. So I spent a night airbrushing. I got these guys base coated. This base coated. I got 10 goblins base coated in purple. I just kind of did that all in one session. I don't have it here. I think I've shown the marker for my Doom Diver. I might have. I'm not sure. Anyway, I got I made these for the Doom Diver. These are the rockets I cast up off the metal rockets that came with the goblins. So they're going to be sitting in crates next to the Doom Diver. Yeah. I got Goblin Crew for the Doom Diver. I had to buy a whole Goblin regiment just to get crew for my war machines, as weird as that sounds. And the Goblin regiment's actually kind of cool. I don't have it out, so I don't want to bother the wife in the middle of the night. But it comes with the legs for the Wolf Riders, as well as the legs for the walking guys. So I'm thinking I might try to see what happens if I put some goblins on these little polar bears and pretend that they're Wolf Riders. So that works out, and I might just have to go out and buy some more of these, and I can make a whole bunch of Wolf Riders, because these are like $2 or $3 each, I can't remember. I don't know how they're going to work out in scale, but I'll figure that out. Also, somebody gave me a couple figures, and the other one's not there, but anyway, give me a couple. One, like, there's this one, and there's another one with a rope. I think he said they were Mage Knight guys, so I just kind of glued them to the bases, and I'm trying them out as Orc Shamans, because I only played my Night Goblin Shaman before. So I'm going to play testing an Orc Shaman a couple times, and it's just not, without the Magic Mushroom, it's just not as good. To say that Magic Mushrooms for the Night Goblin Shamans are just amazing. So yeah, I think that's kind of where I'm at for my hobby update. I'm hoping to get the chariot and those last two guys for the big block done before I go to bed tomorrow. Depends on how much other housework stuff I have to do during the day. So that's it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, so that was boneheaded. What I really wanted to show off was this thing. This is my Battlescape, which has been sitting in a box for months. I put most of it together, cleaned up all the mold lines a long time ago, and it's just kind of been sitting. I almost forgot I even had it. It was actually been sitting around for so long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint this up for my December Free Buddha Challenge, which should be really quick using the airbrush. So what I did though is I did magnetize the trees, and they're all very nicely clicky into place. So for much easier storage. And of course, you don't have to worry about breaking them off because they're all just magnetic. So I just did that a couple days ago, and I need to clean it because it's actually kind of shiny. So I think that's got some mold release on it, and then prime it. And then this is going to be a lot of airbrush work. I haven't decided though if I'm going to do this in the desert colors of my orcs or the swampy colors of my tau. Probably going to be orcs, probably. And I think with this piece, I probably have more than enough terrain for my for an orc table. So yeah, I think I'll do it this way. This thing will just probably be pure rust, so I don't have to worry about any particular chapter. If I do a particular chapter, it'll probably be Ultramarines. So yeah, so I'm going to magnetize these trees up. Which really was pretty easy. The hard part was figuring out which surface was actually going to be big enough to hold the magnet. See, like this one I got them in the bottom, and this one here I got it in the side. So it was just a little bit of trial and error. Some of them I got one big one, so I got the one big one here, two small ones there. But yeah, I'm very happy with how well these stay in place for the magnets. Oops. Of course, the wood will be done with the grimy black and the old weathered, old worn out look that I'm using on my chariots. So yeah, that was the other thing I wanted to show off was magnetizing all the trees on this thing. So now that's it for this hobby update. Talk to you guys later.